What's up? What's up, fam? How is everybody doing? Ooh, I don't want to hear me. Hold on. How is everybody doing? At least I know the sound's working, right? What? Did I hit my knee? Sounds working good. Alright, y'all. Give everybody time to get in the house. Give everybody time to get in the house. You all the try give the trolls time. Should I say that? Give the trolls time to get in the house collective before we get started, so we can go ahead and weed out the trolls before we get started. All right. All right. So welcome in, no more. Welcome in, Anthony. Welcome in, Ruru. Oh, really? Welcome in, Lisa Marie. What's up, Ladybug? How you doing? Fantastic as always. I know that's right. Just here to entertain your fans. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So, Man of Wrath, are you here demanding that we hand over our guns? Is that what you're asking for, beloved? Hey, Amy, welcome in. Welcome in. Give everybody in here, y'all. We're gonna check and see what the universe got for us, okay? The human race. That's my favorite race of people. The human race. The ones that are humans, that are not out here acting like zombies and creeps in the streets. Those are my humans. Three more minutes to see, right? Right. You know how we roll. You know how we roll, Lisa. Hey. I even got you a sound clip. Okay? Hold on, let me get you a sound clip here. I got you a sound clip. Do we need to hear it again? Do we need to hear it again? Do they need to hear it again, collective? Hold on, let me turn it up louder so they can hear. Let them hear who's coming through during this moon, okay? Let them hear it. Y'all ready to hear it? Y'all want to hear it again, collective? Are they ready? Are they ready, collective? Okay. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. Are they really ready? Are they really ready? Ah. Oh, Lord. All right, fam. All right, so let's tap it down a little bit. Let's go ahead and tap in and get our prayer. Lord. Nova is right up underneath me. Y'all, the snow is coming down really heavy here in the Carolinas. I went out, had to get a few things. There's no bread, there's no milk. Okay, so the bread and milk's gone. What's up, Infamous Empress? The bread and milk's gone, so, you know, I'm waiting on a Walmart order now. Let's see how that turns out. But in the meantime, between time, I opened the door to get you the videos that's on the community board of what's going on here in the Carolinas collective. And I'll be doggone, Nova jets out the door. She does a wheelie. She does a spin out in the yard, and she jets back in the house. Nova said, I'm not having it, okay? She is not down with this snow. I'm telling you, it is walking into that heavy Leo energy. Fam, I don't think people realize what's going on in the collective energy. We don't actually have idiots out here that realize what's going on. All right, so we're going to touch some bases on that before we pull the message and see what's going on. Yes, it's snowing, and it is snowing heavy. Would y'all like to see the snow before I get started real quick? I'll take y'all out. 10. You got that right. And yesterday, I did spend the day. Come on, Nova, watch out. I spent the day with my little Lion King that was born during the Lion Portal, and I took him shopping. He picked him out a big old dinosaur. Y'all, let me tell you, this kid is something else. All right, guys, so here you are. Here is our snow. We're talking about it is snowing heavy here in the Carolinas, okay? All right. Okay. Last time, we didn't get much. We got a little dust, mainly ice. Time before that, I haven't seen no snow here in the Carolinas except for the Marine Corps birthday. So, the lion is roaring. Okay, collective. Let me get y'all back up here. But my daughter brought him in yesterday, and it was pretty hilarious because she was like, Mom, check him out. He is wearing a size, let me back y'all up here. He's wearing a size 12 months, just hitting 5 months, and wears a size 3 in shoes. I said, hold on a minute, boy. Hold on a second. How's this work? How in the world your body bigger than your feet? Okay? I don't think his feet's gonna be able to handle him, okay? His feet gotta catch up, okay? Somebody needs to ground in and catch up. Yeah. His feet are a size 3. She bought him some little slide-on like claws. And they had the little back strap on them. And they were like woolly. And so she had them on him, and he had his little woolly vest on with his little jeans. He was just too cute, y'all. And she put him on his feet, and they're like this big. But this boy, like, he looked like a quarterback, okay? So, our little lion is growing. He's big. He's pulling his body up, trying to sit up on his own. He thinks he's grown. He had to get in the buggy with his dinosaur. He beat him out of a dinosaur, y'all, yesterday. And he was just tickled to death about that dinosaur. He was just tickled, okay? So he is done fell in love with the dinosaurs, okay? All right. So, I already got the incense lit. Let's, go ahead and ring that bell. Clear the air. Let's go ahead and tap in and get our prayer. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Most High God. We call back all of our power at this time, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually. Any negative energies in my way or to collect this way, mean to hurt, harm, block, blind us, deceive us, backstab us, betray us, manipulate us, or finesse us. We rebuke this energy by calling karma justice. Place them on the scales to be balanced out at your will and your discretion. Ask you to transmute that into through the sacred blood, cleanse it, purify it, bring it back to the overall collective to raise our vibration and get us closer to you, Father God. My beloved ancestors of the great white light, my legion of angels that walk with me, Spirit, Holy Spirit, most divine high God, do please come on in the house. Anoint us and cover us with that sacred blood, calling in a legion of angels to guard the gate as we channel this message and what we need to know during this new moon to prepare us and be warriors out here on these battlegrounds for you and stand in your truth and your light. Keep us in your will and not in your way. And we give you praise. Thank you, Most High God. All right, fam. So as I said, we are coming into that snow moon. During this time frame, we're going through a chapter of an evolution, okay? This is a very strong, colored by energies of the Aquarius and Pisces energy. The two transparent signs as the modern rulers of Uranus and Neptune, okay? So together with the Saturn, Aries, which is that Saturn-Neptune, and it conjuncting with the Aries on the 20th, it emphasizes the relevance of the month of the collective and marking a point in evolution for humanity, okay? So this is a very strong moon that we're talking about that is causing the collective to evolve, it's causing the collective to grow, and it's going to mark a particular change. All right, so on the 7th, that new year begins when we're entering into that eclipse season. So a lot of things is going to be eclipsed out, and this is going to be the first eclipse sign in the Aquarius since 2018, okay? The eclipse month accelerates the unexpected surprises, okay? Revelations is what, collective? The revealing of what is to come, okay? So this is that unmarked, unexpected surprise that we're going to find. A tight square around the Uranus Taurus heightens this unpredictability. Electric energy is going to urge and it's going to break us from outdated ways of thinking. Okay, so we're letting go of that old. We are letting off that snake energy that we've been in. The horses are aligning. They are ready to take trough, baby, and take charge. Okay, it's so. During this time, it's going to be a relating of thinking, exploring the radical and new solutions to problems that we are facing, and in this experience, the unique essence. This event emphasizes the value of investment in our personal self-actualization and development in creating our voice. Who are you? What are you? And you speaking it into existence, okay? Collective, not only to ourselves, but to others to foster that in a progressive way of inspiring the evolution in the humans, okay? This full moon in Leo is going to peak Mars, Venus, Mercury, and Pluto, and also Aquarius together with the sun. It is conjuncting, okay? During this time, it's intense prominence of that Aquarius, and y'all know this is that old age, wanting to hang on to that old belief system, drag down the universe, and they will hang on to it for dear life. So it is asking us to move our attention away from our minds, our heart, and connect with our creativity and the flame that burns within you. Pursue this makes us more alive. You're igniting that spark, that fire back in yourself, collective, as we're going into this period. You're inviting Uranus actually stations directly coming into Taurus on that 3rd. Uranus is going to shift the motion that is approached and ends the transition through Taurus. Y'all know Taurus is bullheaded. I told you, That is going to be grab the bull by the horns, take direction, take that motion, take the approach that is needed for you to transit. This forward momentum is going to speed up and change the acceleration, and there's going to be a sense of urgency related to closing out cycles and breaking free. First and foremost, finally, at all times, the outdated patterns, them outdated cycles, those outdated belief systems. We are shifting the timelines. In the prominence of this Uranus, energy supports the ability to access new insight, unexpected twists of our faith, and that quantum leap into the future is more likely. Okay? This opportunity for us to be proactive in creating life, aligning with our true value in the interchange is going to take place during this Uranus retrograde that we're going to be coming into. That is on the 3rd. On the 6th, Mercury is going to enter into that Pisces phase, which is ingressive into the Pisces, which invites that magical days of our life in our routines. Expressing ourselves not in linear, not in logic, but in ways that's going to be hard to reconcile with our plans, habits, and commitments, okay? That dreamy-like energy. Venus enters into Pisces come February the 10th. When it does, that sign's going to transition the exaltation and invite us to soften and be more compassionate and more open to our emotions, okay? This transit phase is important to cultivating relationships with the divine, keeping our hearts and orientating our lives according to our spiritual values. And Pisces Venus is inspiring us to explore the art and creativity as a tool to connect with and surrender something greater than ourselves. It is actually taking our heart-centered self and opening it up to the world. Okay, while this transit is a time for gratitude, soul-centered connection, it is also time to be cautious of idealism and fantasies. If it is not real, collective, y'all know Pisces energy is very dreamy. If it is not grounded energy, we will be floating out here in la la land thinking we're living in reality, and the truth of it is we're still stuck in those luminous fantasy worlds, okay? During that journey through Pisces, we need to make sure to stay grounded and present and pay attention to any temptations, idealize others, and engage in a victim-savior dynamic, okay? All right. While there's remaining up, that's going to remain up until April the 12th. So Saturn will challenge us to cultivate resiliently and determined to be more skillful, preserve despite the inevitable limitations and obstacles in our life. While Saturn's in Aries, we have that opportunity to develop more intentional relationships with our willpower, our strength, and our courage. All right, so we're going to transition and invite in the reality more maturely with conflicted anger and offer us to invitate to reconstruct our life when it comes to relationships with that masculine energy. Okay? With the masculine energy. Is it still cutting out on you, baby? All right. New moon and that solar eclipse in Aquarius is going to be walking in on that February the 17th. This is an annual solar eclipse integrating the year of the fire horse in the Chinese astrology. I told you, we're shedding the old snake skin. We are jumping on that horse in fiery, passionate energy, okay? So, being the first eclipse in the signs of the water barrier since 2018, this is especially significant. Taking place in late degrees of Aquarius, tightly squaring Aquarius's ruler in Uranus, this event and its unpredictable month likely to fulfill the accelerating changes, unexpected surprises, and opportunities for the quantum leap for the future. This solar eclipse for radical new renewal of relationships within our community, with belonging, with technology, internet, and larger human collectives. Okay, it is inviting us to break away, remember, from the outdated ways of thinking, examining the patterns that are emerging in group settings, and embracing new ways of thinking, creating, and collaborating with the others. Okay, so that fiery, passionate energy is coming back in. Yeah, yeehaw and Memphis. You got that right, B. Okay, so some of the things that you're going to be able to look at during this full moon in Leo is having confidence, communicating, courage, and taking up space without apology. Do not, collective, be afraid to stand in your truth right where you are and unapologetically. Okay? Because we are not victims, we are warriors. We are children of God. We are created light beings here in the earthly plane, living out our divine purpose. Do not be apologetic. Okay? Leo rules that heart. It's also hardly shy. So if you're been playing that small, you've been second guessing yourself. Okay? So it's time to what? What is it time for, collective? Let's play it again. Let's play it again. What is it time for? One more time. All right, collective. So it's time for us to let out that roar, okay? Let out that fiery passion in you, okay, collective? So some of the things that you can do from now moving into spring is looking at some of those old patterns, them old chains, those old belief systems that you've been holding on to, that you feel has been holding you back. Let me move that light out of the way. Why don't y'all say something, collective? Okay. Learn how to start expressing yourself. Quit dimming your light. And where you crave that recognition, that's where you're ready to lead with your whole heart. So start paying close attention to where you are having that craving, okay? Listen, how many times have I told y'all, collective, listen to your body. Listen to your body. Your body is craving things that it is desiring because it is hungry for it, because you are lacking in that area. So if you're craving a lot of protein, red meats, nuts, beans, your protein levels are low. If you're craving stuff that is high in iron, your beans, your lettuce, that is because your iron levels is low. Okay? Same thing that goes with if you are craving love in your life, collective, it is because you are desiring to be loved. And to understand that love starts with self, that is an issue within self that we need to address. That is not something we seek for. It is something that is freely given. We just have to open the heart space, okay? So what does this full moon in Leo mean? It is a time for us to put focus on how comfortable you have been. It's time to get out of your comfort zone, collective. It's an expressive fixed sign that rules the sun. Are you listening? Leo is the expressive, keyword, expressive, collective, fire sign that rules what? The sun. Okay? That is your lion and lioness energy. That is the king ruler Judah, okay? This full moon hides in the shadow despite of the winter weather. It's about to heat things up so your heart gets fully fulfilled and courageous. So now is a good time to look back on what you have started in this new moon in Leo and see those things, how they've come to fruition. So do some retrospecting. Does your intention still fit to where you are today? Where have you evolved from since you started your journey, collective? All right, shortly ahead is going to be spring, so it's going to be time to make new ones and next into the new moon phase. Leo also rules your 5th house, which is your creativity, your joy, your romance, your play, your self-expression. This moon is also bringing the theme to the surface, asking where you have been holding on, withholding your light and downplaying the matters that mean the most to you. So it creates an extra intensity this particular full moon in 2026. That is a proximity to Tabatha-Blalock. This is a feeling turning point rather than a checkpoint. Let me say it again. This makes it feel like a turning point rather than a checkpoint. We're not checking boxes, collective. So some of the bullet themes that we need to be looking at is that self-expression, confidence, courage, leadership, passion, warmth, magnetism, and taking authority back over your life. I will get this up on the screen for you guys on the community board so y'all have it to look at. Some of the things that you can use as far as prompts whenever you're doing your journaling is, where in my life am I craving recognition? What are you needing to be recognized for? What are you wanting to be recognized for? What are you craving that recognition for? When do I feel most confident and alive? How do I respond when I'm not seen or appreciated? What does being seen mean to me? What am I gaining out of playing small? What would happen if I stopped doing that? Confirmation does. So let's go back and read that one more time. What am I gaining out of playing small? Confirmation. And what would happen if I stopped doing that? What inner fire needs to be tended? And what I am ready to claim without apology. God gave you a life, baby. It is your life to live. It is not up for anybody else to control nor manipulate your life. Some of the correspondence to work with, your element is that fixed fire with the Leo. Your colors will be orange, gold, red, yellow. Those fiery energies. The god and goddess of Shamek, Hathorn, Ashtar, Yaman, Helos, Ra, Mathras, and Apollo. Plants and herbs to work with is, y'all, I mess this one up every time. Camellia, heliothorpe, honeysuckle, marigold, rosemary, and sunflower. Crystals to work with would be your amber, golden beryl, cornella, citrus, paradox, ruby, sunstone, and tiger eye. Some of the tarot cards that you may be starting to see a lot of is the sun energy, or you may resonate with a lot is the sun energy, the strength, the 5 of wands, the 6 of wands, and the 7 of wands, okay? And of course, the animals to be recognized is that lance and that sphinx, okay? All right, collective. So the last one here is, what magic do I do on this full moon? This full moon in Leo highlights your confidence, creativity, courage, and it's a perfect time to step into your power. Release self-doubt and reconnect with what lights you up from inside out. Leo rules that heart, self-expression, personal authority, and makes this one of the best moons for calming your worth, claiming your worth, straightening your presence, and showing up how you want the world to see you. Okay? So some of the things would be doing some glamour, work on yourself, go get you a new haircut, go get your nails done, do you a facial, collective, pamper yourself, okay? Some of the things is working with some affirmations, speaking those positive confidence affirmations into your life. I am strong, I am confident, I am passionate, I am loved. These are the things that you're going to utilize. Okay, you can also gather up some moon water if you're one that does any kind of rituals under the moon. Okay, collective? Yep, it's the first cold moon today, so we're preparing for our February the 1st snow moon in Leo. All right, so there we are, collective. So let's tap on in and get those angel numbers. What do we have for the collective? Where are we at with the collective? Give me those. What is moon water? Moon water is just basically you take your clear filtered water and you pray over your water. You set it out under the new moon. So like a lot of us tarot readers are people that work, like Reiki healers, etc., that work with that moon energy. We charge things under the moon. Okay, so like you cleanse out that water by doing a cleansing prayer, set it under the moon, and you will actually pray over it that the moon will actually feel that and charge that with that moon energy to help you with that emotional phases. A lot of times I will set out like a gallon jug of just regular filtered water. I don't drink it. All I use it for is my baths. To do my spiritual baths and cleansing out old emotions, cleansing out that emotion. So that is your moon water. It's just using the moon just like you do whenever you're chasing the sun. You're just working with the emotional side, not the passionate side. You're looking at that Leo energy, which is ruling that sun energy, which is that masculine energy, where the moon energy is more that feministic energy. So you can use that and temper that as you're working through your emotions, whether you want to partake in it, you know, for the uplifting of the emotional female side of you, or as well as working with it, you know, in your spiritual baths. It's the light and the dark. It's the light and the dark, absolutely. The masculine and the feminine, the dark and the light that you carry. So it's balancing you out. All right. So angel numbers. What do we have for our angel numbers? For the collective, the yin yang, absolutely. Yes. 1717. Self-resilient. Okay. 333 came out in reverse. Okay. So you're not seeing the potential, okay, and how much abundance can come out of this energy. (1616). You have to step in your willpower if you want that potential to evolve, collective. All right. Make sure you give clarity to yourself in what you are asking for first, because the balance is going to be off if not, okay? So you need to maintain that balance in yourself first. Balance out divine feminine, your masculine and your feminine energy before you start stepping into that new phase come February the 1st, okay? Sit with yourself a little bit today, collective. That's the reason why I wanted to jump on here earlier and get this message to you, because Spirit led me to get it to you prior, okay? We don't want to be doing anything crazy out here and end up going right back through cycles, because our guidance is not taking us back through these cycles, okay? You fine, baby. All right. Spirit animals. Give me the spirit animal for the collective. Woo! Leadership, baby. I told you, you're stepping up into your leadership role. You are taking head and control over your life, collective. I like it. You're coming into your own power, and now it's time for you to lead the situation and be stronger and use this power and your intentions, okay, when it comes to your purpose, and be clear and define it, okay? When it comes to your spirituality with the passion on the bottom of the deck with the dragon. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right, let's get the crow's deck. Ooh. Look, somebody's regretting something, collective. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. From the crow's deck, look, creativity at the bottom of the deck. Creativity. What are you wanting to create? What do you want to be? What do you want? Illuminated. What's the illumination? What do you want to be seen for? What do you want to create? And what do you want that? I'm telling you, this is the time. You want that recognition. This is the time. Whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been creating, that you want the recognition for, it's time to take it serious, collective. Okay? Let's get to it. All right. Yes. From the crow's deck. From the crow's deck. Give me the energy, please. Holy Spirit, what do you have? What do you have from the crow's deck? This is your journey, baby. This has been your journey. Okay? Australia may be significant. What's going on here? It's getting climatic. Cherish this moment, baby. Cherish it, okay? This is a lesson. Whoa, yes. Tell me about the journey. Look. You're healing and you're connecting to your magic. You are healing and you are fixing to connect to that magic. You're getting the insight you need, okay, collective? You're getting the clarity, all right? You might be lonely for some time, okay? You've been lonely, you've been patient. I like it. Yes. Let's go. Come through, Spirit. 42 on the timer. Last card. Last card. What kind of insight are we getting? Wow. Spirit says I got 2 more. Okay. Your perspective on what has not been in complete harmony in your life, collective. That is what you're getting a perspective of. It's been angering you. It's been causing the chaos. The harmony has not been there. You're getting a different perspective. Okay? Spirit said one more. All right, then, one more. And you're seeking serenity. You're seeking serenity. There's a messenger that is waking up. Okay, collective? Somebody's getting the message. I told you that inner lion is coming out. Wow. All right. So let's get our Cosmic Oracle deck and see what's going on here. Yeah, I like my little dragon now. She's pretty bad. She's pretty bad. From the Cosmic Oracles, what do we have for the collective? Somebody's got the vision, collective. Somebody's got the vision, okay? Things are merging, okay? Things are coming together. The wind is shifting. Look. That ring of fire is glittering. It's glittering, babies. What? Lord, come through, Spirit. What do you have for the collective? Give me the energy. Look. Something's about to break. Break these obstacles, okay? These obstacles are about to break. Somebody's going on a journey, okay? Somebody's got their backpack ready. Yes, let's go. Wow. Look at how this is popping out. Look, and somebody is not happy about your power, baby. When they don't realize the key point was your passion all along. Somebody, I'm telling you. I told you not, look, nubular, the nubular ring, okay? It's glittering. The balance, the complete state of balance is about to be staged, okay? Wow. All right. What's the key point? What's the key point of the problem here? That somebody wasn't paying attention. Somebody wasn't paying attention. Yes. It's getting closer to the mysteries of that veil collective. The beautiful truth is fixing to emerge. It's going to shine. It's like the gem, okay? It is like that precious, beautiful gem sitting behind a glass case. And it's fog. The fog is going to be moved. So you can see the beautiful, enhanced, shining stone in that glass case. The things that people were trying to cause danger and harm to you, collective, is going to be ending. Things are not in swing when it comes to the danger. This is going to end. So relax. Relax, okay? It's 3 degrees here right now. Wow. Somebody got the vision, baby. Of your wrath. And then, look, they're running. Somebody got the vision of your wrath. And they're like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm breaking out. Look, they got the perspective. Now they want to come in and cooperate with you, collective. Somebody was dead. The dead man was walking. Yeah, they were trying to cause illusions. Okay? Death. Illusions. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. You invested in this energy, and they really, really set you off, okay? You felt like you had to dance around the objective to be able to shine, and they steadily criticized you and tried to flip the narrative, okay? Confirmation. Somebody may have a horn. All right. Come through. Come through for the collective. Somebody's trying to go through a rebirth. Okay? It may be very favorable, okay? Somebody may be learning from their mistakes, collective. Somebody may see a lot of purple and red. A lot of purple and red. Somebody may be 27. Somebody might be born on February the 7th, the 2nd of July. Somebody may be born in February or July, or vice versa. I'm getting Pisces and Cancer energy heavy, okay? Yes. Oh, Lord. Wow. Death is being rocked to sleep, okay? Death is being rocked to sleep. Prove they work? Okay, just listen. Wow. Oh, Lord. Well, let's talk about it. Death is literally taking the devil out. Death is literally taking the devil out. This is what's getting eclipsed, collective. And somebody is very excited. Because, see, they judged you. They judged you, collective. They judged the book by the cover. Something may be colliding with the earth and the atmosphere. I'm seeing a lot of compression. Okay, y'all know how you take a balloon and you push the balloon? You push the balloon in the center and push the air out to both sides. That's what I'm seeing. Like somebody is taking a balloon and pushing the balloon in the middle and the air is going out to both sides. Things are erupting north to south, to east to west. There's a goal that's trying to be achieved here. Somebody is ironing out. Hey, Pink Tara. Somebody is ironing something out, okay, collective, literally, because that's what I'm seeing. Like the balloon goes flat, the air goes out both sides. It's like laying down the form, that flat, good, firm foundation, and everything else is getting blown out, okay? Something's being safeguarded. This isn't being silenced either. This is being seen on the world stage, okay? Spirit said, well, you found the light. You found the outlet. Okay, there's the outlet. Somebody's plugging in. I told you. Why you think all this snow falling? Collective. Why do you think all this snow falling? The cover said, I'm here. I'm here. Okay? I'm here. Now, do you want to argue? Do you need any more proof there, beloved? It's being erupted. The lion's roaring. He said, I am infinite. I am the Alpha. I am the Omega. I am the beginning. I am the end. Now, do you see the action? Do you see the action? Of the gemstone. No, you can't. You can't because you're still empty. Because you're still confused about, oh, love. Who do I love? What do I love? That's why you don't know how to merge. Because you can't even challenge yourself to find that inner balance. Because you deceive yourself. God is over here literally got death, rocking the devil, cradling the devil, rocking the baby. And sends down a blanket of comfort, and you still can't see the potential of the newborn that completed everything in existence. I am who I am. I am God. I am the beginning. I am the end. This is not an abnormal mountain, baby, that you're climbing. This is the ring of fire. This is being inspired because somebody was courageous and had faith and was disciplined of the torment and following Earth's regulations. Spirit said, relax. Hold on to your confidence, child. I'll create peace. I'll create peace. So everybody wanted to know what Tab prayed for. I prayed for peace. And I will not stop praying for peace. Hate is not of my Father. People will be held accountable for their wrongdoing. Whether here or when you leave this world. Death said, I got you. Just like death had Lucifer, baby. He said, go ahead, fall. I got you. I'll cradle you. I'll rock you. Let's get the tarot. Somebody was loyal, going through their transition with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. While somebody was sitting there trying to pay to take you out, collective. Somebody wanted to defeat you. Repeatedly put 10 swords in your back over and over again. And they paid for this to be done. Let's go. Clear and concise message. Trapped you up in your head. Tied you up. Bounded you. When I stepped in my spiritual awakening, this is what my grandmother came and showed me. It's been a burden, collective. But to put a voodoo doll on somebody, time bound them up. Especially when they're a child of God. And then want them to carry your burdens and your responsibilities that you should be working on. No, baby. I said, this is the tower that's coming. Tell us about the tower. The Temperance Angel is here with the Most High. I will restore balance. Because see, somebody played with a high priestess energy. One that was very balanced in the dark and in the light. Understood what the dark had to offer. Understood what the light had to offer. But stayed balanced. Come through, Spirit. Let's talk about it. Wow. Tell them about it. Somebody created a new beginning, collective. While others sit around and talked about it. Yeah, they did. Somebody was trying to control that foundation. A Queen of Wands. Why was this person trying to control their foundation? Well, see, what they were planning was to take control over it by using that emotional pull. Because somebody knew somebody was a wounded warrior. Somebody knew somebody had defeated death and gave love to all their illusions. Somebody played the game. When they knew there was no love in this child. But they realized there was justice in this offer. There was justice, collective, to bring balance. So now somebody's sitting in a very dark space, analyzing their life and what they did, having anxiety, stress, may even be having nightmares. Somebody's imprisoned themselves. Spirit said, well, this is fair. So you can rest. You can finally rest, collective. Close the cycle. Shut the door. Shed the old snake skin. Okay? Come through, Spirit. Because, see, somebody was very biased and kept leaving you out in the cold. Put you in competition. Yeah, because you were strong, baby. There's that Leo energy. You were strong. You knew it was going to prosper. You knew the more time that they walked away from you, collective, the more times they left you in the cold. The more times that they deceived you and backstabbed you. The more times they tried to hold you down, collective, as the temperature just dropped to 2 degrees. That this was just preparing you. This was preparing you to make that quantum leap. To make the quantum leap. Okay? Somebody's ascending. You may have runny nose. Somebody forgot to lay down that man. Yeah. Somebody forgot to make that ultimate sacrifice, collective. Somebody forgot to surrender. And now Spirit's got a hold of their head. Somebody's frustrated from all the illusions that they caused to you, Empress. All the illusions that they had casted against you is now got trapped in their head. And that's the truth. That's the truth. What's up, Angela? Welcome in, Spiritual Pisces Queen. You may be seeing 99. But at the end of the day, collective, you still forgave this energy. You still were humble enough to forgive and show them mercy and show them grace. And block off those little sweet offers that they were bringing you. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Yeah. Because those offers was just that trickery to deceive you, collective. To bind you and to control you and to manipulate you. Somebody's going to have to reflect, collective, when it comes to their family. Somebody is going to be arguing because they missed this opportunity. You were solid. You was grounded. Okay? My information's pinned up top. How to book a read. Somebody didn't realize you was healed, baby. They were trying to hold on to a healed soul. Somebody grounded. Their foundation was grounded. This foundation was anointed. This foundation was dedicated to the uplifting of the Most High's kingdom. And they were trying to hold on to it, collective. They wanted to transition it. They wanted to move God out. Okay, collective. They wanted to move God out. Who in the hell in their right mind is going to try to move God out of his own house? These people are going to have to recover, collective, from this celebration. Because you will still get your Ace of Cups. Because destiny will still live. And this legacy will live on. And the son will be right here with the devil driving the car down the road. So hopefully they ready. Because I told you. The horses is aligning. The race is not done. Close it out. Somebody was very loyal, collective. The Emperor. Somebody had bad faith, collective. Somebody wanted to be rewarded without doing the work. You got wisdom on this. And you freed your spirit from this energy. And this is what's giving you the victory, okay? You're standing in your leadership. And you're being open-hearted, Queen of Cups. And you're protecting the judgment. You're protecting the equal balance of judgment. And you're conserving all the arguments that they lost. You're remembering everything. All the conflict that was caused. All the injuries that was caused. All the heartache that was caused. Everything that was taken from you, that was argued about, who you were and what you were influencing very fiercely. The magic of your passion is speeding things up. You took action, collective, and you embraced your intelligence, and you are giving to those that are actually willing to transition. Wow. Have I ever played racquetball? I might have. Don't tell all my secrets. Don't tell all my secrets. But spiritual Pisces, my email is up top in the description box below. Will tell you how to book a reading. But yes, I will do a reading. But I'm not doing any readings, personal readings, live right now with all the chaos that's going on for your protection. Not mine. I love to take your money, But I do those live face-to-face. So once you email me, I can Google meet with you face-to-face. And we could do a read for you, or I could do it pre-record. Just let me know. Okay? All right, guys. Y'all want to let us? Where we at on our time? 71. Somebody played around a little bit too much. Yeah, you got it, B. Give me the lettuce. One, two, three. All right, I got S. I got I. I got S. Ooh. I got D. I got U. I got E. I got D. Somebody can't get it up, collector. Somebody can't get it up, okay? Somebody has IED. You just can't get that manhood to rise up, okay? I got O. I got A. I got E. I got R. I got B. I got U. I got Z. I got GP. I got D. GE. And I. Somebody might play Sudoku. Something about your aura collective. I'm seeing zip out here. I see DEA. All right, somebody may be a Chinese sign pig, or pig may be significant. Something to do with education, equal opportunity education. Somebody said dub. You a dubs? Dub. Dub. USSR. The USSR. Let me grab that, guys. That's the Soviet Union. What else am I saying? I love it. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republican. Anything else you want to show me out here? It's snowing in southern Georgia. And I do see Georgia out here. I see Georgia. So what? Something about the PGA. Welcome in, Scout, welcome in, Josh. Farmers Insurance is opening up the PGA this year. Are you hearing me? Do I like yoga? Yeah. Yoga, I utilize yoga, but more for stretching purposes only. But I'm a meathead. I like my gym. It's just my body don't like the gym because I do have nerve damage. Are y'all hearing me? Let me turn the music down a little bit. I need y'all to listen and quit asking me questions. Are we listening? Okay. H open. H open. H. Okay, this is because Spirit gave me the age of Oban. Oban is the order of the British Empire. The order of cultivary establishment was in 1917 to recognize individuals' contributions to society. I'm hearing Ungar. Okay, the Ungar? What is it? Of the Obi in 1917. King George V, who created the order to recognize such person, male or female, as having rendered or shall herefore render important services to our empire. Wow! 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 What did I just hear? Equal recognition. E-O. E-O. Do I need to say it again? Did everybody catch that? Five is that change? G-O what? D-S-S P-D. I'm seeing, okay, you are, okay. I got you, Spirit, got you. G-O U-A-R. Okay, because Spirit's given me G-O-A-R. You're a G-O. You're a G-O-A-R, okay? G-O-A-R. ar.com is a magical park, your old magical park for the community that provides a range of materials. This is a game, guys. Hold on, what's on this? Let me get the screen of this game. Get kids active in the world's first digital playground. Magical Park. This was brought out 7 years ago. Related games is like the Quest, the UAR, Planet Explorers, Exploration Earth, Imagine Earth, Lucid Land, okay, wow, what is going on here? Okay, something's bugged. Spirit showing me bugged. I'm getting chills. I'm seeing Zoe. Somebody might have I got 3Ds. Unknown contract, 3Ds. US AP S EI Z EO EG RIBUG. Somebody's rigged a bug, okay? I'm hearing nanobug. Somebody has rigged a nanobug. APR might be significant. APR may be significant. Okay, collective. I don't know why Spirit's showing me the APR. Okay, somebody's gonna be sued. Okay, there's gonna be somebody's gonna be unalive. It's showing me DIE. There's gonna be a surge. Of DIE bodies. Spirit showing there's going to be a surge. Wow. Oh, yeah. The Sudan may be significant. I got Simba. What about Simba? Spirit. Something about a bed. Are you hearing me, Simba? Something about C. Rio. There's a bed. EGA may be significant. Dunes. Dune. PSA may be significant. Something's going to be seen. It's going to be dug. It's going to be dug up. It's going to be seen.